Hello there, Ray here. Welcome to our live stream this Friday, June 9th. There's also a new update that just came out today. We already got 1.20.1, the next version of 1.20. Pretty crazy. I put out the short video kind of explaining what's all there. That one kid, welcome in. We also got Moonshadows here. Says hello. I'm currently making suspicious sand duper. Nice. We got 777. How goes it? Did you get your duper to work? Suspicious stand deleting blocks. What case would it delete blocks? Duper doesn't work, yeah, because we tested it when Suspicious Stand came out and it didn't actually delete. Or it didn't duplicate when we sent it through the portal like other sands. How did you have your Suspicious Sand replace blocks? Because Suspicious Sand... Are you talking about on the Obsidian platform it replaced something? Because that's normal. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Okay, I'll just take a screenshot. And you can send it to me. Yeah, kind of crazy. I didn't know that they're going to come out with the next version so soon. We're at a release candidate. We should expect the full release probably next week, as it is some critical problems that came up. It's kind of strange because, you know, a lot of people, towards the end, a lot of people start playing the snapshots. You don't really notice it. It doesn't replace anything. It deletes blocks in its path. But where is this happening at? On the Obsidian platform, is it happening? Oh, it's probably not the actual sand that's leading. What happens is every time something comes in through the portal, it re-puts in a bunch of air blocks over top of the portal, which in turn removes stuff. That's probably what you're seeing. Welcome, Anada. How goes it? He says, hello, rat. Ray. How goes it? Yeah, let me send out that announcement onto my Twitter. Everybody knows what's going on over there. Hope you guys are having fun playing 1.20. Those of you guys that updated already. The last stream was our Wednesday stream, where we started looking into some cool tricks to see if you could still do them in the full release 1.20. We're putting together a video all about that. If you haven't already seen, I did a video all about things that you should do, cool tricks and discontinues, and rares and collectibles you should do before updating to 1.20. And then just on Wednesday, I put out a quick video, quickly going over every single thing in 1.20 in just 12 minutes. If you want to get a great understanding of what's all in the update, check out that video. Go ahead and hop into our world where we're recording. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't already checked out all my other socials, I'll throw them in the chat. Check out all my other socials. Not only on YouTube and here on Twitch, but like got Discord, got Twitter, Patreon, TikTok, Instagram, Reddit, probably some others. So, last time we recorded, oh yeah, the suspicious sand. I showed the trick how you can acquire suspicious sand as an item. And now, today, we want to look at some other things that we tested out. I actually wrote down a few of them. Testing void, experimental. Random loot, dragon do, okay. Oh. We put a whole bunch in this world here. Should be able to update this world. Yeah, Moonshadow. I did a whole video showing how that can be acquired. But now I'm going to do an update video kind of showing like, hey, these things still work. And that means the other ones I did show no longer work. Check my settings. Let's see. Particles. So, I know it wasn't this world. This is our farm world. There's nothing really in this one. It was this one. So putting together a video about like kind of cool things that you can do. It's also going to include some of the kind of smaller bug fixes in the version. So I recorded the part about getting suspicious sand. Then we came over here and I talked about the different blocks, different block sizes. There's actually quite a bit to cover, so I think I'm going to try to record as much as possible today. And then hopefully the video will be complete for Friday. It's up next Friday. Hopefully then. Let me close my door. Alrighty. So, I'm not sure what order I'll put the different cool tricks in. So we'll just record as much as possible. The next thing we could talk about is maybe we talk about the new sizes. So there's technically what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different unique sizes. I guess they're not really unique, but they're unusual sizes. Okay, let's record this part. We also got 6 new unique size blocks for 1.20. So if you organize all the blocks by the thinnest to the tallest, when it comes to the new pitcher plant, so when you organize all the blocks from the thinnest to the tallest, the pitcher plant itself has this little bulb here, and you can actually stand on it. You can actually stand on this, which is the same as like this amethyst one, and the little bulb is a different size. And the little bulb is a different size, the same height as like a trapdoor. Or if you press yourself up against the side of it, you also get another different. And it's also unique if you bump up against the side here, it's also unique like all these other blocks. And if you bump up against the side here, you also get different collision if you bump up against the side. Which is like bumping up against a course plant.
Hello.
Ew. I'm recording a bit.
Recording what?
New video. We're bumping up against the small pod.
The hitbox of the block?
Is the same as hitting this flat wall. I didn't catch your question.
The hitbox of the block?
Yeah. Talking about different sizes.
Yeah, I remember this word you show. That shows all of the like hitbox sizes and head sizes.
I'll also provide this world with it. Let me record
Can we
this next part.
download it? Can we download the world?
But the weirdest part about the pitcher plant is that it actually hangs below a block. So if you like stand underneath of this block here and then move to the right, you actually bump your head against this little pixel here.
So we can block the person with only using one block. And have a space to move. I mean, have a place to put a blocks.
Hold on. But this is usually not possible because if you remove the block below it, it will update the plant. But you can use update suppressor. You can use update suppression. But you can use update suppression to get these weird blocks. But you can use update suppression to get these floating ones. But there's actually a weird secret to do with these, where normally if you would point at a block, as long as your cursor highlights the block, you should be able to click and break it. But there is actually the single pixel at the bottom of this plant, despite you aiming at it, it doesn't actually highlight the block. And if you would click to try to break the plant from here, you actually just end up breaking the blocks behind it. Because you...
Bruh.
You end up clicking the blocks behind it. And oddly enough, you can also place cactus. And oddly enough, you can actually place it beside a cactus, which normally don't like any type of colliding stuff, and are even picky about signs. Okay, let me read chat. Do you know the reference public static void main string arguments? I've seen that in Java code, but I don't really know that well Java. You need your cursor to close your in real life door. Don't need your cursor to close your... welcome in, Squished. How goes it? You guys are new to the stream, sure hit the follow button. That way you guys count as a follower and get some breakpoints and emotes you guys can use in the chat. Moonshot says, is there a way to turn visual ghost falling block entities into real ones? I'm not sure what you mean. The visual one is usually it falling. That's the entity you're seeing. Why doesn't it work? I'm not sure. Okay, so that's kind of all the tricks. Talked about walking on it, pushing on it. Okay.
What the hell you do?
This is
Not you.
rotational, right? No, oh, it don't matter which way you...
Some guy opened the stream in the voice chat. I'm watching it.
Okay, I think that's fine, as long as I don't come through. Oh, that's my moonshot. I tried to show you talking about. You gotta push the talk turned on to talk in the voice call. Plus, you have to be somewhat active on Discord.
Yeah. Or might he or she don't have mic.
It looks like it don't matter which way you place this, it always looks the same. You can't like rotate it. So it's always stuck on this side, then this side. Which is but unusual. Okay, let's record this part. This sniffer egg also is a bit odd. This sniffer egg is also a bit odd. Not only does it crack over time and eventually hatch.
Wita, can you go on other voice chat? I want to talk about with what you do.
but it's actually wider one direction than it is the other. So you could use it to like align items similar to like a chest, if it's this direction. Or you can use it to align items on this side similar to like a sea pickle. But the sniffer egg itself cannot actually be placed any other direction. But the weird thing is, it doesn't matter which way you are facing, the sniffer egg will always be facing with the long way with the widest end east to west. This actually makes it directional, just like your cakes are. When you eat them, they're always going to be eaten from the west side going east. But yeah, if you can summarize what you are running into there, Moonshadow, then we can take a look at it. Alrighty. Wonder if that kind of hanging over goes up in other heads. Heads placed on the ground. Wait, where are heads placed on the ground? Not here. Oh no, they're right there. Okay. Okay. The new piglin head is quite strange, because unlike other mob heads, which you only can walk on the parts you can see, the piglin head you can see that we can actually walk on parts which are not actually part of the head. This means they have a unique size. Unlike the other mob heads, they actually end up in a row before them. Which it doesn't matter if you place them in the center of the block. Their collision is a little bit bigger, or if you place them up against a wall and you bump up against the side. What if you place one on the wall and bump up against this side? But they are the same as other heads, only if you press up against this side. But they are the same as other heads, only if you come from this side. Okay, so we talked about the heads. It's kind of cool. It's always nice to have more items to choose from. Even though the piglet heads are kind of difficult to get in survival, they're still kind of easier than some of these blocks to get, depending on what type of scenario you're trying to go for. Hey, Tulls. Is it because of the noise, perhaps? Oh, the nose. Could be. It does kind of hang over. Maybe they're trying to square it off. Because in the snapshots, they were really wonky. They had like a... I can't remember how it was. I had a video about it, but they were actually kind of strange. I think you could even like walk up the nose or something. It was something weird. Or no, maybe you could place one like this or something and walk up it. Still walk up this side though. Where's the pots? Oh. Pots are not talenties, right? Or maybe they are. Data get block. Oh, block entity. Okay, they are blocking. Okay. Does that tell us much though? I guess it tells if it can be moved by piston or not. Like even if this has layers, still not gonna say anything. Oh, the Discord's new AI Clyde. How's that go? I've never tried those out. They do seem fun. I'm just so focused on my own little things. Oh, it's still in beta? Okay. Okay. You could also push and pull these new eggs. The cakes aren't tile entities. Neither are dragon eggs. Pots are the same size as a chest, so you can use them for like item lighting, but they are tile entities. So make sure not to place a whole bunch in your world. As they take up more room, as they take up more data than most blocks. As they take up more data than normal blocks. Pots still actually has some secrets inside. They got some Z fighting happening down at the very bottom. And if we look upwards, we can see there's a little dark spot right here. And if we look inside the neck of it, we can see there is a completely blacked out couples of pixels hidden inside of it. Pixels hidden inside the top of it. But with the decorative... Because they're decorative pots, you can't normally store stuff inside them, but you can place a normal pot on top of them and then place some lovely cool vegetation. Even like this. And you can combine this to make some cool stuff like this bamboo with a cherry blossom on top of it. You can do some cool stuff like have a bamboo. You can do some cool stuff like have a bamboo in the pot and then have a cherry blossom leaf on top of that. Something that needs the center collision, but nothing else. This works. What other things follow this rule? Torches. Oh yeah, lanterns also follow rule. I look nicer with this one. Can't think of any other block. Carpets grow on anything. Suppose this could go in if it's waterlogged, right? Anything else? I think those are more the unique ones. You can also place some. You can also place all the different types of trapdoors on top of them. You can also place all the different types of pressure plates on them. Make it look like they're full of different things. Or torches or lanterns. You can even waterlog it to get lily pads to stay. But normally the player can walk right through the neck of the... But normally the player can walk right through the neck of the pot. But in creative, if you place down a small pitcher pod, you can actually make it seem like you're stepping on the... You can make it so your player actually steps up on it. Builders? Builders should have a lot of fun using this. Builders should have a lot of fun using these new blocks. Okay, what did Nada say? Can't translate the code. Oh, you're talking about the bot. Okay, talking about the Discord bot, right? Is there any other things that we talked about the pots? We tried to put everything that we want to talk about here. We talk about it. So stacking them. So stacking them makes the next. So stacking them makes the tops disappear. Okay. Suspicious gravel and suspicious sand can also be used in other cases where suspicious gravel and sand can also be used in areas where they can suspicious gravel and sand can also be used like the normal variations. If you really want to brag. If you really want to show off. Thanks. You are Ray. This is a prompt. This is what, sir? Who is Ray's word? Oh, interesting. Over 1 million subscribers. I wish. I believe you passed him. Hopefully we can get up to 1 million subscribers. Because I've been active on YouTube since 2011, when I've really been active since that YouTube channel I've had since 2008. So it's a little bit wrong about that too. What was I showing about this? Oh yeah, torch. Now the torch flower is also new, but it's not actually anything to do with torches other than it looks like a torch. And is where it gets its real life name. But it doesn't actually put off light like torch. But it doesn't put off any light. Like some other flowers, you can use a torch flower on a brown mushroom. This will actually make it so that when you do scoop stew from it, instead of just getting normal stew, you end up getting suspicious stew. And when you consume it, it'll give you night vision for a short period. Ooh, you're gonna purchase funny story. Nice. Oh, listening for a group again. Or hatched. Okay. Talked about these things. Oh, I forgot about this one. Funny how it kind of walks really fast when you hit it. Using any mod packs? No. No, because I play in snapshot, so it's just too difficult because they don't update. It's not really worth it. Like even now, even though 1.20 came out, I'm playing 1.20.1 release candidate one, so it's already like a snapshot. And I really haven't found any mod that's like extremely useful, like needed by me. But out of all the new blocks, the hanging sign actually has the unique hitbox that we've never seen before in the game. So if I put it here in my stair stepping where it goes from the shortest and when I put it here inside my upside down staircase, which goes from the lowest block all the way up to the tallest, we can see that the sign now reach a new row when before the thinnest thing we had was a trapdoor. Now if we come over here, when before the thinnest thing we had was a trapdoor, but now if we come over here and press up against this arm of the sign, it's actually a little bit thinner. As it's only 2 pixels. As it's only 2 pixels wide. The trapdoor is 3 and the pitcher plant bottom is 1. I think that might mean there's a pixel for every type. Let's see. That's 16, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. How could it be 17? Oh, yeah, how can it be 17? This is flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so one of these must be a partial pixel. Oh, the chain's a partial pixel. That's what I forgot. Which means we finally actually have a block for every single pixel height, starting with 1 pixel thin and counting all the way up to a total of 16 pixels thick, plus 1 extra, which is the chain, which is actually between 2 pixel marks. Which size is actually between 2 pixels. That's kind of cool. Just realized that. So if we count the outside ones, 1, 17. think we're still missing some on this one here. Like we're missing like 1 pixel thin here, as well as 2 pixel. What is this one? Maybe this one's 2 pixel. Oh, this one's 2 pixel. Okay, we're still missing 1 pixel. And that's a partial pixel. This is 1. 1, 2, 3. 15, 16. Okay, so there's all of them for this one. This one's missing. Which has it joined the longest stair, which is also completed. Which also has it joined the longest stair, which also has every single pixel height. But the sideways stair is still missing a single pixel. But the sideways stairs is missing 1 slot, which is the single pixel. But the sideways stair is just missing 1, which is the sideways pixel. But the sideways stair is only missing 1, which is the single pixel height. But the sideways stair is only missing 1, which is the single pixel width. It's so hard to get it said properly without using a script. Welcome in, Crazy Clasher. How goes it? Arhab's here too. Is it you recording for a video? Yes. Yeah. Oh, did I? I forgot to write the message. Info command. Okay. Recording video about cool tricks you can do in new 1.20 update. I will write that message out and pin it. So everybody's aware of what's going on. Yeah, if I ever missed that, let me know. Clasher says, how do you get drowned jockey without getting drowned unmounted chicken after they spawn? I don't know. So someone else messaged me about that. I can't remember. I think you said it wasn't you. You said, yeah. I never actually tested that. I know it worked at one time. Like you tried the jockey jumping onto the chicken. Yeah, you told me that, but I think someone told me before you, like a year ago or something. It's something I always wanted to test. Okay, so we talked about all this stuff. Yep. We could talk about the new mobs and how big they are. How thick they are. But yeah, it's something I could try out during the stream sometime. So I also have some other notes of things that I want to record for this video. We'll see how much we get done today. I'm gonna grab some more water. While I do that, take this time to check out all my socials. I threw them up in the chat. Click them all, join them all. Also check out my new video that I put out today over the new snapshot. And I'll also run a 1-minute ad for non-subs and be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Got some more water. Thank you. Welcome back. So I guess we could look at the mobs, see how they fit into the whole size thing. Got our camel. which is 16 pixels plus. It's kind of nice how I stuck this camel right inside of this. Let's try that again. Do this. And do that. Yeah, now we can see what it is. Okay, so it's 8 to center that. And then this would be 7, 6. Okay, so it's... What is 6 out of 16? Six over 16? I think that's what it is. Okay. What, you say 22? Like almost a third, which is... 35. Okay, yeah, it is pretty close. Let's see how wide it is. Let's turn off these commands. One of these freezes it. Oh, which one freezes it? Persistence required. Oh no, yeah, okay. This one. Wait, what is? Oh, it works now. That's so weird. I was pushing the 1 key on my controller and it kept going to 2. I was like, what? Like, I don't think I have any other mouse held down. Okay, I'll push the camel over here. Like so. And we'll count how wide it is. So 1 block plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Okay, so 5 pixels off of 16 is 11. So let's go back to calculator. So 11 divided by 6. Just some weird numbers. Yeah, I think it's the main thing we need to know. So with those numbers, oh, camel's standing back up again. What is my document called? Mob sizes or something? Block, or maybe it's called block sizes. Okay, I found it. Alrighty. This is all of the different entities in the game and what size they are. Got llama, so we can add camel. Camel EL, right? And if we just figure out the height and the size. Oh, that camel is very impatient. What's the word? It just keeps popping up and down. Anxious. Maybe the word is anxious. Ready to leave its compound. 168. Okay. Yeah, at the moment I add the ones onto it. So the height Let's do the width first, because that's the one we just checked. 1.6875. And the height we said was 2 plus that one part. 2.375. Okay, next up is Sniffer. Look at that. Camel hopped up again. Just doesn't know what to do. Should it sit? Should it stand? Should it fly? Who knows? Okay. Sniffer, you're up next. Oh, I missed the Sniffer egg. Your big day, Sniffer. Look alive. There it is. No. Can you get in there? Dude, why is that thing... Is it just because my world's laggy? It's... I think he's fitting, right? He has a little bit extra on that side. And he's a little bit extra on that side. I mean, his box hitting, not his actual appearance. Okay, so Sniffer is... Should we do height first? It's a little bit hard to see height. Well, I guess we can see on this one. The one, okay, we can count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's 4 pixels there. A little bit lower than that, but that's a good rough estimate. That means take 4, that means we got 12. 12 out of 16. over 16. Okay. So it's 1 and... almost 2 blocks. 1.75. That would be the height. 1.775. You're watching TV shows? Not really. What TV shows do you guys like? I always find it when if I ever do like start watching a TV show, I always find it like, oh, it's disappointing. But like, oh, I thought it could be, you know, better TV show or something like that. I thought it was about like a half pixel, so 1.5 pixels minus 16. Why is this thing so noisy? Divided by 16. 90, okay. Looks like 1.9. It doesn't have to be perfect. I really just want to see where it fits in between the other mobs. Not that the Wikipedia will actually grab the actual height of mobs in the code. Sometimes they just are wrong for some reason. Yeah, why is this sniffing so much? Is this world like glitched out or something? It's like the camel's acting weird and he's acting weird. Maybe it's because of these commands. Assistance required. Maybe because there's like not much dirt nearby? I don't know. Okay, let's turn on this one again. Everything freezes. Including our messed up Sniffer. So we just need to put the camel and the Sniffer in according to our document. According to the document. Let's go figure out where they go. So, if we sort sort this. By height. We need to find the camel. It's here. The sniffer shouldn't be too far away. Maybe it's smaller than I thought. Oh, it is, okay. It's even smaller than most general animals. About the same size as a creeper. Okay. Wildy. Ugh. Had a yawn. Now I'm gonna make all of you guys yawn. So the camel is between Wither Skeleton and Ravager. Wither Skeleton. Wait. Oh, wrong one. I think it's this one. Wither Skeleton or Ravager. Ah, it's right here. Wait, how is that possible? These numbers aren't right. Oh yeah, they're right. Okay, that's 0.4. Okay, 0.3. It's possible it's the same height as a Wither Skeleton. So maybe we should just put it here and see if they are the same height. Go into our spectator mode. It's definitely shorter. The camel is shorter than Wither Skeleton. Okay. So what I could do is move some stuff over. I think as I keep moving stuff over, try to make room. Maybe it shouldn't be that hard. You know, with the new. You frozen, right? Jeez. Kind of scary. Not make it so it doesn't make noises. Maybe I should have a command that makes stuff quiet. This one I think might despawn, so don't want that. Will it despawn? I guess. Hey, Fast Lemon, how goes it? Working on today, we're working on figuring out where the new mobs fit in, and our biggest project is in the title, or in the pin message. That's the main thing we're working on today. Currently I'm just trying to figure out where Camel fits in size-wise compared to these other mobs. Okay, it fits in there currently. That's where it fits in height-wise. Oh. That's my chakra box behind. How are you recording spreadsheet and Minecraft at the same time? I just put them side by side. Move the documents. I'm recording my desktop. That's how I'm doing it. See my desktop in the background? If you record your desktop, you see everything that's on your desktop. Because I have extra monitors, the only thing I have on my desktop is the things I'm currently working on. So camel width-wise, which is this row here, we need to sort. I guess we could put the sniffer in next. Where do we say the sniffer goes? Look like a creeper or something weird. Sniffer, 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 sniffer. I smell me your sniffer. Which one? That's height, and this is width. We'll do height first. Way down by creeper, wow. Can't see too much, okay. Here you can see something. Okay, so... Sniffer, no. The Strider... Strider is shorter than the Sniffer. Okay, so Sniffer is taller than a Strider. Sniffer is taller than a Strider. Okay. Then I guess we should put it... the Blaze maybe? And see how it looks? It's shorter than a Blaze, right? Yeah. Okay, that means it goes right between it. Which means we need to move the stuff over. Okay, probably easier to just move the camel over by one. Blaze over here. And then put in our sniffer. Wow, big boy. So that's height. Now we're gonna do width. Let's sort this column by width. Thanks for following, Zoa. Split screen. Data says, this is who JetTP thinks you are after asking to put 4 paragraphs into it. Wow. Ugh, that's a lot. Yeah, it's surprising how good that is at summarizing stuff. Have a good one, Clasher. What operating system are you using? I think it's just Windows. So now that we have it sorted by width, we need to look for the big boys down at the bottom. The biggest one is the dragon. Oh, Sniffer is by the Ravager. Similar. And the camel's also there, okay. So they're gonna be here then. Could try move the spider over one. As well as the golem. Oh, gotta pick bucket. I got the golem right here. And then we said it's big. No, we said it's smaller than the Ravager. Okay. Okay, let's see if this actually is true. I keep losing my sniffer. Let's also grab this one. Okay, that's clearly smaller than Ravager. How about this one? That one's clearly bigger than Ravager. Uh-oh, guys. That means we have to make more room. So I think the sniffer might fit there, but that means we have to move these over. We move the crystal over. Might be able to fit. Let's do build this into here. Let's dump the ender crystal here, maybe. Looks pretty good. And then let's Elder Guardian. Remove the Elder Guardian. Put it. Yeah, it could be here, I guess. Now, the camel goes between these two. Yay, we fit them in. Okay, I think that's what we want, right? Those are the new size stuff. Okay, let's record these new findings. The sniffer and the camel also have unique heights and width. The sniffer and camel also have some unique sizes. So if we put them in a row with all the other mobs, with the tallest being on the right and the shortest being on the left, we can see that the camel fits right here, and the sniffer fits just one down. Oh wait, that wasn't right. This is a width. So if we put them in a row with all the other mobs in the game from widest to thinnest, we can see that the camel sits here with the sniffer just nearby. But if we instead sort them by their heights, we see the camel is actually pretty tall. But if we had to go, we can see the camel is actually quite tall, but we have to go all the way down here near the creeper in order to actually find the sniffer. In order to find the sniffer height. In order to find the sniffer. Raised response. Thank you for following. Hey Jim. Welcome in. Now it says 30 minutes until 8,000 Gordy points without bonuses. Getting closer. Okay, so we talked about those. Let's check my notes. We talked about all the stuff that's in the world. I'm talking about the random loot, infinite effects. Right. We talked about the pots and plates. We can remove that one. Okay, let's try the camel in the boat thing, or the horse in the boat thing. Between versions. I know we tried this before, but I'd like to try it again. They made it so that if you have a baby like horse in a boat and you update, it pops out. So let's test it out. Let's go to version 1.9 maybe. Ooh, Nada has redeemed Funny Story for 8,000 Gordy points. Congratulations there. Let's check my notes where I put down different stories. Yeah, you guys can save up your points and purchase a whole bunch of different things, including like a funny story or a scary story. I think it's still loading up the Minecraft. Not as redeemed funny story. I'll tell you guys a funny story from my past. Let's check my notes. Ooh. Oh, here's a funny story. Okay. So, one time my mom had this cat, and she liked this cat. So once in a while, she would bring it into the house. My dad would be like, "Don't bring the cat in the house!" Because my dad was like allergic to cats. Well, it wouldn't happen too often, but once in a while a cat would come in. One time, my mother forgot to take the cat back out at night. And my mom and dad went to bed. And then all of a sudden, something wakes up my dad. My dad wakes up when he's tucked in his covers, looking over his covers, over top his bed, and sitting right on top of him is the cat. This is the same cat he used to always yell at and get upset with because he didn't like it being in the house. That same cat was standing right on top of him. And it wasn't just standing on top of him. It was actually squatting and pooping right on top of my dad. And my dad said he wanted to yell at the cat so much, but he's afraid that if he yelled at the cat would go screeching across the room and littering poop all along the way. So dad just sat there very patiently and let the cat finish pooping before getting mad at the cat and sending the cat outside and also having to clean up after it. But there is your funny story, Nada. Hopefully your Twitch didn't lag out. Funny story about cat trying to get even with my dad. All those times he yelled at it. Cat thought, I'm gonna get even. Take a poop right on it. Heard most of the story? Okay. Did my audio sound jittery, or is it just the Minecraft that was jittery? Usually it's just the actual visual will be jittery, but the audio will be fine. It might have been because I was loading up another version of Minecraft. There you go. If you guys want to purchase your very own funny story or scary story, there's a whole bunch of other things you can also purchase just by clicking the little pumpkin symbol down by the chat. Oh, you had some network issues. Okay. Yeah, you could also just make a clip and then rewatch a clip. Or when I finish the stream, there should be a full version of it. Okay, let's find a 1.9 version, or I guess we could just make one. Bucket API got me to type player with a capital P. I don't like that when you code, like when there's certain programs or certain code that they always have you use capital letters. I don't like that because I just hate pushing extra buttons on my keyboard. You always have to like hold shift to push a button or something. Like, oh, why can't they just make it simple? If you're gonna code, then again, you know, maybe with API, or not API, but maybe with AI, coding will be less typing. Oh, is it so much typing? Oh, okay, let's do creative, new world. Cap sensitive, yeah, it just really annoys me. Especially when they have like caps. Like, I understand if there's multiple things with similar names, and you have to have one that's caps, one's not. Like, why not just give a different name? And some of them will have like caps right in the middle of the words too. It could be a compound word. Yeah, I do understand what API is. I don't use it much, but once in a while. It's kind of like a way to connect. Like there's a Streamlabs API which lets me write very simple language. So when you guys like check your points, it'll search up how many points you have, right? It does that sort of thing. Quest data. Okay, we got new world. So what are we testing again? Oh yeah, the boat and the horse thing. Horse and the boat thing. No, 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 no. Get in the boat. Get in the chopper. Okay. So let's do two of these. Okay. And then actually don't suffocate. And then what we'll do is go grow one up, we'll leave one small, and then we'll update this to 1.20. And we will see what happens. I probably don't need this anymore. Yeah. I think they're supposed to pop out. Twitch API, yeah, that's another example. I guess that's kind of what Streamlabs does, is it checks Twitch for some things. Oh, it did not pop out, or is it just... Wait, what? Is it actually out of the boat, or is it just appear to be out of the boat? Oh, maybe it's still in the boat. Okay. Huh. Can't remember if I put this in the video or not. But then if we group this one. Oh, okay, so that's what happens. The new ones pop up, the old ones stay in. So there's not a way to get a camel because I think I mentioned this in one of my videos. I don't know if I mentioned it in another one. Yeah, if you put like a period in a weird spot, thank you for posting a link. Okay, Loey. Let me just double check. So here's my document about rares to collect. It gets kind of confusing because there's a 1.19 version, a whole bunch of different versions of those. But what I could say is adult wars in boat. Adult horse and boat. before updating. It should be fine if you put a period there. Oh, I see. You have 2 spaces. I got you. Okay. Yeah, some else have periods too. That's. I don't know. Yeah, the period's still annoying. So I think babies don't even go inside of boats at all now. I think that's what they did. Oh no, they still go inside boats. Okay, they just fall out as soon as they grow up. Okay, I think the same thing for animals. Okay. Alrighty, I know I mentioned this in one video, but then I thought at the end, I thought they automatically popped out when updated. Does anybody know? I guess we look up the bug report. That's probably the easiest way to figure out what version it was fixed in. I was gonna ask you, like, does anybody know what version it was fixed in? Like, people probably don't know that one. Horse boat. Okay. Duplication. Is that market? Blah, blah, blah. Duplication of horse. Okay. Solid. Fixed in. Wait. What? Larger than boat headlight? Wasn't fixed in that version. Not the one I'm thinking, at least. Larger than hitbox boat, making it possible to break the board. Cannot break. Horsepower. Oh my gosh! Look at all the different bugs. Yeah, I don't know why the bot does it that way. Maybe I could change it to the bot. Order by. Set it to Java. And let's also do this version and rated. These are all created recently. First cannot get in boat. Okay. Goes back to this version. Won't seem to want to go in a boat anymore. Work as intended. What? Maybe it's type in baby horse. I feel like I'm not getting the one I want. Baby horse boat. Okay. $22W. That's somewhat recent. Okay, maybe it's this one. Resolved. Okay, this was fixed in the 3rd week of this year. Or the 7th week of this year. 7th week of this year. Okay, let's just look this up. I'm trying to figure out if I put this in the Here's my videos. We go down to one that says 07. 07. I don't see it. This is called the first snapshot. Maybe it's that one. $13. So this is probably like 12. Oh, there's 06. Okay, 06. So the one after it'd be 07. Probably this one. I just didn't put it in the title. 07. So that was... That was before the full release of 1.19.4, right? Is it? Yeah, here's 1.19.4. That means this bug fixed. That means it is fixed in 1.19.4. It should have been in my other video. Things due before updating. Should have been this video here, but I don't know if it actually is in this video. Because it's between .3 and .4. Not ping everybody. Well, that's good. Let me check the video out. Okay. So here's the video. Yeah, I didn't mention the horse and the boat thing, because I'm pretty sure it's between those two versions. Well, I can add it to the description. I think I didn't add it because we tested it and it didn't work, but it looks like it worked, right? Because like we put the baby in the boat, we updated, and the baby stays in there. It didn't work with camels because camels weren't out at the time, so you couldn't put them in before. That's strange, because I remember definitely looking into it. And I thought the horse just popped out. Maybe because it's just a small one I grew it up, but maybe if it's already adult. Quest data, the quest body invalid. Oh, I don't know. Maybe too many uses or something. Okay, let me write this in the description. Edit. You can save horse types and boats as adult for updating, where they will now pop out. Yeah, I always feel bad when if I miss something in the video. People like to collect those rares. Welcome in, hello. Okay, so edit it to the description at least. Okay, I don't think I need this anymore then. That is no longer on my to-do list. I wrote that down into the rare list as well. Oh yeah, there's a few things I want to record. The cracked pot thing. Let's talk about that. That way we can remove that page. Oh. I never figured out what was making that noise, but I know it's the friendly creatures, right? Okay, let's do the thing where we did before. Or no, we just use a debug 6, that's what we did. Give Ray debug. Okay. Welcome in Rest. We need to change cracked to true. And then we'll show what it sounds like. Okay. Let's record this bit. I'm placing down a pot and looking at it with F3. If you look on the right hand side, you see there is one data. You see there is a tag called cracked. Normally this is set to false. But using a debug stick, we can actually switch them to actually being true. And what this does is normally when you break a pot, it sounds like this. But if you break a cracked pot, I'll actually make a cracking noise besides the breaking noise. Okay, we got that recorded. How many errors with my Wi-Fi? Do you try lowering down the settings? You turned on your quality? Turn your quality down. Welcome in, Amal. Do a video about kind of cool tricks you can do with 1.20. Okay, so I recorded that one. What was the other ones I forgot? Done with this one. Oh, I should have probably left that up. It's magic. Tropical fish. Okay, we'll talk about that one's a pretty good one. That one's the same thing. These are all the same ones. Okay. Okay, let's go onto the testing server. Oh, test server's not updated yet. I guess I can do that. Tech is fine. Your MC stuff seems cool. Yeah, there's always some neat stuff in there, even if there's some more generalized things. Okay. While I update the server, if you guys haven't already clicked on my social links, throw them up in the chat. You can check them all out. Do post in real life photos onto my Twitter. We need to grab the latest version of the release candidate. And if you just hit this button here, we download it. Okay, we just need to change the jar name and then we should be good to go. Let me stop the testing server. Throw in the new file. And then we should be able to load it up. Let's see how the server handles 1.20.1. Thanks for following Brills. Okay, server should be starting up now. Might take a little while. Heard of mod. Might have. I don't know. Is it something related to mod? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. We can hop onto here. Hopefully it doesn't explode and blow up. Oh yeah. We're doing our wither cage thing. And then Sunday we'll try out THK's wither cage. Proved upon. Lower down a render. Place looks like a war zone. Oh my goodness. I guess we can record right here. Oh no, wait, there's a wither nearby. I'll go someplace somewhat normal. Happen to dig myself into a cave. No normal places in the game anymore. Usually it's not possible to get... Is there flowing water? Oh. Usually it's not possible to get black colored fish in the game. That's because when they first introduced tropical fish, they didn't want the eyes to be so hard to see, so they made sure that they would only come up to like... So they only allowed gray colors. But more recently, including in 1.20, it's actually possible to find these tropical fish in your world. And recently they accidentally made it so that these things will now spawn once again and act. But recently they accidentally made it so these. But recently they accidentally made it so that these fish will spawn in. So make sure to collect all the different variations of black ones before they. Make sure to collect all the different variations of the black. Make sure to collect all the different variations of the black color ones before they. So make sure to. So make sure to. Make sure to collect all the different colored black ones before they fix this bug. You can easily get tons and tons of tropical fish by using my AFK fish farm. You can easily collect tons and tons of tropical fish by using my AFK fish in a bucket farm, which I'll have linked below. Okay. Yep, I don't know. I'll be surprised if they fix it, but I mean, I guess they might fix it because it's a bug. But it is something cool that people can collect. Okay, let's copy this and put this into our rare spreadsheet. Did I get rid of that one? No, there it is. Collect black colored tropical fish before they fix it someday. Pearl says, I haven't watched anything from 1 to 20 yet. Should be fun. Ooh, wow. Yeah. You'll get quite a surprise. Oh, it says you had a networker. Okay. So, I think we're done recording about the tropical fish thing. Well, we could record this little bit where it says about the black tropical fish. Oh yeah, I guess we did have this open. Save this recording for previous talking point. Okay, so we're done with that one, so we can remove all this. What is else on my to-do list? Well, this way. That's not my to-do. Do I have another one? Oh, I do have another one. So we recorded a bunch of different tricks. But I do have some other videos. So I made these videos over the beginning of 1.20. And the idea is, since I'm kind of doing like a recap video that covers all the different tricks, I'm going back to old videos and finding any tricks that still work and showing them to people. So like here, this is where I originally discovered how you can get the suspicious sand. And then we also tried the duping part of it. And then what else? 20 answers to... Talked about the... Oh yeah, I guess we talked about the hidden room underneath of it. That's kind of cool. That's probably worth going in this video. Failed to take that world. And we should be able to go into this world, I think. These world, I think, is the dragon world that we're trying to get that. I'm trying to get that dragon thing to work. Never did work. New world. What's this one? Well, let's see what it is. Okay, so in this world, I was showing things to do before updating. And that might have been everything I showed here. Well, maybe some other stuff. Let's go find a desert temple. Locate. Desert. Pyramid. Ooh, it fell. Here somewhere. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Well, let's do a fill command where we fill from here. Maybe to here. Pa. Okay, my audio is working. There's actually a secret room underneath of all the sand here. In the back of a desert temple, there's a secret room hiding underneath the sand. And if you clear it all away, you can then find this crazy looking room that looks kind of similar to the four sides down here, except inside of each of these notches, there's not actually any chest. And if you clear out this direction over here, you can actually find that there is a staircase that leads you into this area. Okay, that's pretty good. Kind of cool. It's actually very similar to that one down there. The different pillar types, sandstone types. Okay, let's go back to our video and see if there's any other. Okay, I don't know if that's too interesting. They fixed this bug, so this doesn't work anymore. Talk about plants need to have some support. These two plants with F3, we can see they're actually different blocks in the game. This one's called a torch flower crop. This one's just called a torch flower. And looking at the suspicious sand in F3, you can see there is quite a bit of information on the side, including the name, the amount of dusted it is. The more you right click on it, the more dusted it comes. It also has the property of being able to have dead bushes placed on top. It is considered like a sand, similar to like red sand. It can be replaced with skulk, bamboo can be placed on it, as well as azalea. And if I use F3 plus I, we can see the properties it has. If you use block data to look at a pot, it'll actually tell you the different types of shards which are put together. Okay. I don't think any of this stuff is interesting enough to make it into the video I'm working on. Not normally when using the data get block command on a block. If it's not a block entity, it won't give you any data. So because it works on stuff like the pot, it is possible for them to actually give them an inventory. Although it looks like any of these logos on it, it's just a completely plain one. When you're holding it in the hand, you can see that it does show up with logos. It also shows up logos in the hotbar, but when you place it down, dark blob. Looks like that. Fix that. See inside. Oh wow, textured. Might hold something in the future. We're in the field, but you can use the cherry planks. Okay, this is what it is. I'm back. Looks like my stream internet just disconnected for a bit. Oh, you did a quote thing. Nice. Maybe there's a cooldown for the quotes. Push it and just. Okay. Do we try it where we try sending the suspicious sand or stuff inside of it into the dimension? Well, I kind of want to test this. Does anybody want to join the testing server? We could try this out. I remember we tried the suspicious sand. We know we can send it over there as a block. I don't know if you can get it to keep its data. I guess so. That's why I'm not sure. Oh, I thought this was lava for a minute. So what we need is we need to grab some suspicious sand that has some values. Is this the right one? No. Has to have something inside of it. Maybe we don't have one here. I felt like someone gave me some, but I don't know what I did with it. Welcome in, Agnes? Oh, where is it? Okay, what we could do is... No, someone had some. I thought we put it in structure block. Or maybe it was in a... Someone took all the armor out of this. Gordy's DJ system. Wait, someone made Gordy a DJ system? Oh, lovely. Those maps look like they could cause problems. Okay, they're the same thing. I'm looking for a suspicious sand that has like the loot stuff in it. I could probably just give myself that. Okay, what we'll do is we'll do pick block. We'll click the information from this one. We'll change it from air to something like dirt. Okay, then we'll remove this one and then we'll place it. What are you trying to make? We're trying to see if we can get a suspicious sand with its loot table sent over to the end dimension. I can't remember if we tested this. Okay, so if I pick block this one, if I place it. What? Can I just change the name? Dirt or whatever? Minecraft Dirt. I mean the dirt should come out of it. Because that's how I thought it worked. Dust 0. Count. Oh, count is 0. Oh! Oh, I didn't know that. By default, they make it so that the air block that comes out of it is 0. Oh. Well, that answers my question. I was asking some coners about it. Okay. Oh, you want to help, Nada? So, I'll give you some of this. And then, all you have to do is... Oh, my stream is lagging, that's fine. Just place the sand just in the same spot where the sand is placed in. So when I go to the end dimension, just place in some sand. Suspicious sand. Right there. Okay. So... Okay, stop. Put it one lower. I only send one in at a time. Just one at a time. Okay. That's good. Just need to send one. Okay, just wait. Where are you dropping it? No, don't drop it there. Okay. I'll show you how to do it again. See this top block here? You click up against this one. And just drop one in and then wait for me to say something. That's why I made it this tall, so you just click at the very top one. Okay. There. Okay. So put one at the top. Now put one lower. Maybe try one lower. Okay. Where are you dropping it? What? This is why sometimes it's just easier for me to test stuff myself. Here, I'll make a bridge. Oh, I made it. No. Why do you keep dropping it down here? Yes. Yes. Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, all you do is you place one here when I tell you to. This is the highest. Place one there. And then, if that doesn't work, I'll tell you to place it in one lower, and then you just place it in here. If I tell you to place it one more lower, you just go place it in here. Okay, so have some more of that. And... also, I'll give you some gravel. So first, I should do gravel. Okay, go ahead and practice. So I tell you to drop it, where are you going to drop it from? Yeah, normal gravel, yep. No, you don't drop, no! 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 You drop it from here, it has to be from this height. Very, very precise height. Yes, gravel. 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 Can you join the Discord voice calls so there's not delay? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll just get my other account on. I'll load up another Minecraft account. Better you get someone else on, probably do it with them. I'll just use another account, that way I can time it precisely. That's why it's so tough to do technical stuff in Minecraft. Because it's... Sometimes there's like a bunch of other stuff that I understand, but it takes time to explain to other people. Sometimes it's just easier to do it yourself than it is to explain all the little aspects of it. Okay, I'm loading another count up, so it might be laggy a bit. You have been replaced. Okay, so I got the NBT ones. I do. Okay. Go into the dimension. Then I'll place in gravel. Okay. Around hitboxes. Some lower. Okay, so duplicated there. Suspicious sand. Okay, it comes through and it breaks. And okay, so in the past it would just sit there. Past would actually land. Okay. Okay. I could use your help, not if I want to. Just place it on this block here. Move other blocks. Raining for me. Middle of spring or summer? Yeah. Usually summer is actually the most rain actually. Well, I don't know if technically it's summer. But yeah. Just place the suspicious sand up against this block here. Oh, no, don't spam it. You can run out. Okay. You can have, yeah. Can you join the voice call? Let me give you some more. I'm trying to do something very specific. I'm trying to wait until it comes in and then place in. Can you drop them in slower? Can you drop them slower? Oops. Can you move in? What? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, start back up again. Okay, it seems like it still breaks even if I get the block in soon enough. Okay, let's try walls. Okay, go ahead and place them in like every 3 seconds or something. Okay, now it's inside of it, so it's not doing anything. Okay, you can stop. It must be a real latency. After I say stop, it's like a couple of seconds later. You can stop. Stream delay? What is your stream delay, like a minute delay? Seems like it's outrageous. You say stop a couple seconds? Okay, I know what I can do. I can actually turn my count so I can actually see it coming in. Okay. Go ahead, drop one in. Just drop one in. Okay, stop. No, just one. Just one. No. How do you find this so challenging? Just one. Just drop one suspicious sand. Like, must be a huge latency between you and me. Can you join the voice call? Because there shouldn't be any latency there. Stream delay? I have no stream delay. So if there's any stream delay, it's on your side. Okay, just drop one in. Whoa, what kind of... Must have like a really long internet connection. Because my stream delay, I have no stream delay, so it should be, as soon as I sent it off, it's just the time it takes for me to get to my viewers. Just one. Okay, no more. I want to see if they pop off. They should pop off. They are definitely doing something different than what they did before. Okay, they dropped, but they're different than these. Yeah. Okay, so you can't actually get the block. Before, I'm pretty sure we got something. I think we had the block was sitting here. Now, breaks. Even when I place a block there, try to hold it as soon as it comes in. Okay. Okay, well, we tested that. That was the main thing. Thank you for helping me, Nada. I feel like it is different than what we first originally got. 20-second delay on my end. Wow. That's quite a bit, especially with internet being pretty fast. Must be in Europe somewhere. Get that delay. Okay. So what's left? I guess we could finish this video to talk about how you can't push or pull it. That these things can go in composters. The fire thing. Currently, the torch flower isn't even considered a flower. So bees different. Different types of wood, and they'll burn like other saplings. Oh, back. Get the new cherry. I'll just check and see if there's anything interesting in the video. Should I mention about the modern traders giving it? Kind of fascinating, but also kind of typical. What's this? That means bees can actually use them. I'll be going into more detail about cherry trees. Now when the sniffer does, when I showcase this crazy change its hitbox, notice the actual little white line stays the same. They did, yeah. Did they add that though? Now sniffers change their hitbox? Yeah. The camels, oh yeah, I guess camels and sniffers both change hitbox and they're both in the same update. Fascinating. Follow you, but these guys don't. Let's look at the data of these big dinos by doing the teen, which is a little bit higher than some passive I'm about. I talked more about subs. You can put them on leads, which is a great way. Whoa. Goofy, oh my goodness.
Oh, wowie.
What in the world? 30 months worth of sub? That's insane. Dang, that's crazy, Goofy. Appreciate. I think it might be the first one that actually reached 30 months. Thank you so much. Wowie, indeed. Can we get some hype in the chat for Goofy coming in with 30 months of supporting me here on Twitch? Dude, 30 months seems like such a big number. Let's see. 1 year is 12. 2 years is 24. So you get close to 3 years. Holy muggers. 3 years would be 36. Dang. You're 2.5 years then. Pretty much precisely then. Oh, that is crazy. That's a big milestone. Let's see, what is what are the badges that are left? What badge do I have? I have a 5-year badge. So it's probably a 2.5-year badge, right? Yeah, oh yeah, you got the new badge, a 2.5-year badge, which is Gordy with a, I believe it's a turtle shell helmet on. Making way up. And the highest one is the 5-year, I believe, which is the netherite armor. I don't know how the turtle shell fits in there. I think I tried based off of like different tiered armor. The turtle shell might be between some of these other ones. Armor 2. Well, I guess all these give 2 armor. So somewhere in there. That is crazy. 30. It's even weird to think that I've been streaming for 30 months. When I've been least streaming for 5 years. My, oh my. Insane. Well, we've been trying to put together a video about all the coolest things in 1.20. A video about kind of tricks and secrets. And these are like half interesting, but I don't know if they're worth really mentioning. Like putting a sniffer in the lead is a passive mob, so maybe you already know that. White line stays the same compared to when it stands up. Unlike most mobs, when you hold their food, which is used to breed, they'll follow you, but these guys don't. Let's look at the data of these big dinos by doing the data command. So they got a lot of attributes similar to other mobs. When spawned in, their health is 14, which is a little bit higher than some passive mobs. Since sniffers are passive mobs, you can put them on leads, which is a great way to move them about. I talked more about sniffers and them digging up torch flower seeds, as well as how you can automate the process of getting the torch flower in this video here. Now check out this playlist all about other crazy glitches. Oh, that was that video, okay. Okay, so the sniffer and the lead thing. Maybe not that interesting because they are passive mobs. But the thing before that about sniffers sitting down, that would be kind of an interesting fact to talk about because sniffers sitting down and camel sitting down does bring up a good point. There's like only two mobs that can actually change your hitbox. Well, okay, there's some other ones, but you having trouble there, Sniffer? Look at his legs. I think he's slowly moving to the side. Oh, it maybe stopped. Legs are moving so slowly. 1.20.1 is already a thing, says Goofy, before even started 1.20.0. That's not funny. I think a lot of people knew that it was coming relatively soon, but I did not expect within 2 days. Looks like these guys fell down the hole and they can't get out. Look at that. That's how you guys capture camels and sniffers. Okay, maybe we can record something. Them sitting down. Well, let's if any of the guys want to sit down. Maybe we should go to a super flat world so it's easier to see them sitting down. Oh, you count the hours? Wait, it has to be more than that, or it has to be less hours than that, right? It was just 2 days? Or what are you counting? Oh, you guys counted something else. Okay. Oh, I see. You're waiting for creative. Whereas creative streaming tomorrow? Yes, I should be able to stream tomorrow. Oh yeah, Goofy's does have an hours problem. 1,341? That's insane. 80,000 points. Let's go to This one. What do I do now? Oh, this one. That one. That should work. You did all caps or something? Is that too peaceful? Sniffer be sniffing. Okay, let's. Oh, we already got one sniffing. Okay. Let's push the record button. With the new sniffer mob and the new camel mob, they are the first mobs that actually go from being bigger to actually being smaller when they sit down. For the sniffers, they just drop down a little bit and then they pop back up again. Or wait. Someone always manage to clip my phone and throw it on the ground. Okay, let's try the camels now. I think I did get a recording of that. I wasn't sure. Do we got any tired camels that want to take a rest? Or with the camels, they actually drop down quite a bit. Or the camels, they actually go down lower than half their size. And along with it goes their air. Which means if you place blocks above them, before. So if you accidentally place blocks above them and they stand up, they will be inside of them and suffocate. And I use this trick along with a bunch of other. And I use this trick along with other tricks. And I use this as. And I use this to create a new way to get above the bedrock ceiling. You can check out this video after. I'll have the full video in the description. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to show. Oh, the camel died. Actually show it working. Or just mention the video. Because the other video does go into a lot more detail. Now it says it wasted 3,000 hours on video game. Is it wasted though if you had fun? No, video games on Steam. Oh, on Steam. Okay. They're learning development now. Cool. Trying to think, the other mobs we had were shulkers and pufferfish, right? I could record those. Shulkers. P is for pufferfish. For the other mobs we have are shulkers, which get bigger. For the other mobs we have are shulkers, which get bigger. For the other... Oh. Okay, I guess because it's peaceful. For the other mobs we have are the shulkers, which get bigger, as well as the pufferfish. As well as the pufferfish. Hopefully that makes sense. Can't remember if there's any other mobs that change their hitbox size. I think I mentioned it. Maybe there was 3. What was the other one? You guys know of any other mob that changes their hitbox? We could go into our world with all the different mobs. And that might give us some ideas. Back up to 300 quarter points already. Ooh. Smaller crouching. That's true. I think I said mob. Sleeping. Panda changes their size when doing their stuff. Oh, really? Let's see other ones. Panda. They have to change their hitbox? Player sleeping. What about for non-player stuff? Because you can also do like the swimming thing. We should try the panda one. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Oh, it's a lot of Steve heads. The house made out of Steve heads. It's a floating house of Steve heads. Let's do panda. E is for panda. That's polar bear. And oh, don't stand in the wall. Jeez. Okay. Their hitbox? I don't think the hitbox changes here. Nothing looks like it changed. What else? The cake thing, maybe? How do you feed him cake? Oh. Did he actually? I don't think I actually changed his hitbox. I think I just bounced. How did he give him cake? Did he drop his item? Oh. Yeah. I don't think that their hitbox has actually changed. Huh. Yeah, he's turning, but his hitbox is there. He's resting. Let's drop a cake. Let's get their information. So let's do F3 plus I. And there's all the information about it. No. Thought there was a third one that someone mentioned. Oh, you turn on your quality. Hey, Wooden Warrior. Okay, oops. Note. Note. Oh, wrong one. What we have is 160 pixel. All I see is the image. Dang. Okay. I just want to use this notepad to make a new one. Put in the panda's information. I want to see where it actually had this cake. Oh, main gene is weak. Ooh, we got a weak one. Got a weak one. Okay, here's hand item cake. Count 1. Okay. Armor. Can't pick up loot. Oh, it has can't pick up loot. Oh, that's fine. Can't pick up a sword though, can you? Wait, why is his butt sticking out? Did the butt always stick up like that? They just never notice it. Oh. Guess you notice it when they have the box that shows where level is. Okay. So let's give him a cake. Kill them. Huh. Well, we got a cake back. Okay, let's try a learning sword. Take the cake and I'll kill you. Oh. Oh, it drops it when you hit it. Huh. Take up the cake. Oh, it picked up, it won't eat it. Or did you pick it up? Oh no, it picked it up. Okay. Uh-oh. We got cake thief. Cake thief. Where did the cake thief think they're going? Great cake heist. Woodborne says it took him 4 hours to find a trail ruins. That does seem quite long. Lytra, thanks for following. Saga. Okay, so we tested out the pandas. Can't think of any other mob that changes shape, because dogs don't, cats don't when they sit. Still stay the same. Parrots shouldn't either. Great cake heist. Other than that, I think we kind of looked at all the different tricks here. A lot of them were fixed. Some of them just weren't noticeable enough. Return to the scene of the crime. What I could do is, this is a video about me showing the trick, the camel going through. What I can do is I can just briefly show actual final trick over here somewhere. Okay, so something like this. Let's see what quality is. Best quality. Full screen. Move closed captions. Go back a bit. Okay, and then we'll record. Save this audio clip. Save this clip for future. Okay. We got that clip added into there too. I guess the next tricks aren't. Next tricks aren't. It's not like a whole bunch of tricks. There's just a couple smaller ones. So this will be at the. They have a video about, you know, the fastest horse. The TNT explosions can be blocked by shields, so you can go much further. And then floating sign, and then I guess I have 2 videos about the floating sign. I can still mention these and then just reference back to the original video. I think I'll maybe do that. Use an elytra as well, like 22,000 blocks from spawn. Wow. Did you search the specific biomes that they're in? Jungles, taigas. What's the other one? Oh, old growth forest. And they're sometimes near the water. They're touching water. Can I frame this cake at spawn? Yeah, I want to. Oh, is this actually a spawn? I didn't know that. Huh. Oh, there's some really nice stuff here, I guess. Platform, supplies. The portal here. I've seen that. We got the Gordy gun. Gordy launcher. But yeah, I think we did pretty well in getting all of it. Oh, it only works in main, yeah, okay. We'll put this together and see how the video does. The video probably won't be out until next Friday. By that time, the next full release will come out, so these will also be the next full release. They probably will be doing a 1.20.4 or 1.20.2 to cover like more things that come up later on. Alrighty. Let's find somebody for us to raid. I've been streaming for over 3 hours. Stick around, guys. We can raid as a big party. Meanwhile, I got all my social links. If you haven't joined all of them, make sure you guys are subbed to me with the bell notification set to all on YouTube. That way you get informed about my community post, which I notify of new videos and streams. Also follow me on Twitter, we're posting real life photos, as well as announcements. On Discord, we got tons of things going on there, channels for help, and for much more. We chat about different things going on, all that good stuff. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's raid Tanisha. I don't think we've actually raided them for a little while. See how she's doing in 1.20. So we got all 17 guys to join in the raid for Tanisha. She's a hardcore Minecraft player. She's also trying to go for like end game stuff, so she's doing a lot of like exploring. Right now, of course, she's in 1.20 trying to grab all the new templates. That's a big thing. We'll show our love by dropping a raid over there. As always, when we do these raids, if you guys could please copy the raid message. Play words with the word Ray and rated put together. Highlight the message and post into her stream once we get sent over there by Discord. Also throw in some fun emotes you guys have. We can always use the ones Twitch has it. Next stream for me will be this Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow's stream, we should be able to finish up looking at all the different cool tricks. And then Sunday's stream, we're doing Raise Grid, or at the end game, where we collected